Good morning. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. Let me get one thing. Let me go one thing straight. Mods, ban him. Ban him. I was fine with Quinn. I was fine with Quinn being like a chill house guest and having a good time being the nerd. Top 3 AFP is pushing it. Mods, here's the thing about Quinn. I'm really nervous about meeting you because I don't want to I feel like that would be parasocial. I like this right now, you behind the screen, me here. I feel like that's healthy because if I meet you, next thing you know, like Katie in chat is going to be like setting up dinner reservations and Ned and Flora and all of them. Quinn, I just ordered a cameo from you. Oh, I need the tea. How much is Quinn charging? Does someone have a list of the cameo prices? Because this is very interesting to me. 25? Quinn, know what you're worth. $42 now? Oh, he thinks he's hot shit. He thinks he's that guy. Thanks, Michelle, for the tier 1. He thinks he's that guy now. Wow. We need another America's Veto right now. Too many at once. Yeah, we need another America's Veto. He needs to be humbled. I think 42 is a very reasonable number. I did 50, and it was super busy for the first, couple of weeks, and then it obviously slowed down. You got yours at $25. What a steal. Okay, so now let me warn you, Quinn. Sometimes Discords form where they start trading your cameos as if it was like, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You were there. You probably know more about it than me. Apparently he increased. Okay. Is there a place I could look at all the Big Brother 26 house guest prices? I need to... All right. I pulled them up. Let's check it out. Okay. You zoned out. You're so sorry. It's all right. All right. So let's see it. Sweet Kenny K is 15. Matt Hardiman is 40. Interesting. Quinn says, I'm worth $2 more than Matt. I respect that. I think that sounds about right to me. This looks about right. Oh, wait. Anyone want to jump on this deal? The $25. This is the Quinn number. For Nick Macaron. 25? Is Quinn in Lisa's live right now? Don't do Lisa's viewers like that. They need your undivided attention. Quinn, did you just call me? Stream it on your Twitch? I could, right? It's an option. Get copyright struck by, Okay. It's just... Oh, that's not Quinn. Oh my god. The boys. This is Cedric's old room.
That is my old room indeed.
That's right. I mean, Bowie Jane was here until like 2 hours ago, so.
How did we're on the streets of fucking LA. How did that go?
Oh, it was crazy. So, it was awesome. I will say, we heard Bowie Jane in the other room scream like, fuck. And we're like, oh no, Bowie, what did you do? She's like, Quinn DM'd me. And I'm like, okay, that seems like a good thing. She's like, no, he was nice. I'm like, Bowie, what's the fucking problem? But apparently, she was a big, not a big fan of the big dogs eat woof woof kind of vibe.
I have not. People keep walking up to me. I haven't. Yeah, you're right. People keep talking to me about they're referencing. That sounds like something I would say.
You just black out in the DR?
Yeah, well, I was in there for like 4 hours every single time. It would be 2 in the morning, and, oh. No, it's okay. I want jaywalk. Oh, we're jaywalking.
Oh my god.
Come here.
This would be crazy to catch on stream.
Yeah, dude, I go in there 2 in the morning with the gang, and I just say shit. Everyone's telling me that I was too loud.
Nah.
I'm sorry I got riled up in there. I was having a great time.
They're haters, all of them.
I know. I'm just like, I was just having fun, and I would start off at like a normal volume, and then by the end, I just like, yeah, just like having a great time. So, oh my goodness, what's this, post Big Brother like? What can I expect?
Rich. You got money, bitches, weed, investment opportunities, club appearances. I think Angela's already got one. So, all of that, plus a bit of more.
Oh, that's huge.
You know I coined Quinions? You know that was me, right?
I have no idea if that's true.
It's me. It's true.
Izzy is the prime minister of the hashtag lesbians for Quinn, though. I do know that.
Okay, but that would be crazy if I came up with that.
I wasn't sure if non-binary ghouls was you or not. But
That would not be inappropriate. But anyways, are you guys all still in LA? Have anyone flied out yet?
Brooklyn and her wonderful husband Eddie flew out today.
Mm-hmm.
And then other than that, a lot of us have an Airbnb together. Me and Tucker under the same roof.
Oh.
Hi, Twitter. People can compartmentalize. It's crazy. And then yeah. I threw up last night. It was crazy.
Ooh, love it.
Yeah. I did have a business or a professional question for you here.
Yes.
How do you know which tweets to like on Twitter to not be parasocial? I've been watching fan cams 24/7.
Yes.
And I want to like them all, but I feel like that might be weird.
Liking them is chill. There's nothing wrong with liking them. Inviting them into the Discord and giving them your phone number is when you get the problem.
Oh man. Okay, I probably won't do that.
Now you're going crazy, Quinn. You're blocking accounts, having articles written about you, controversy left and right. I expected nothing less.
Listen, Big Brother's bad as bad boy. Okay, you hear about all these reality TV stars on TV. I'm the worst one.
Worst one?
That's an X-Men 2 reference.
Okay, oh, shit. I got to study up then, I guess. It says Quinn needs to link up with superfan Rick. I agree.
Fuck no.
This is a good idea.
I tried to warn Angela not to give that guy shout-outs. I was like, hey, and she just didn't listen to me. I was like, all right, man, that'll be crazy. Okay, I'm giving you back to Cedric. Sorry. All right, Cory, have a great stream, man.
You too, buddy.
I gotta come see y'all soon.
We can't wait. This room's all yours, bud. See ya.
Yeah, enjoy the day.
He said, fuck no. Sorry for the interruption. I know how unprofessional that is. Kelly. Thanks for the tier 1. Love you, Quinn. He knows. It's so funny being able to witness this convo. It's so cute. Yeah, I mean, I haven't spoken to Quinn. That was the first time. DM back and forth a bit. Love Quinn. Thank you for turning me on to RHAP. Oh my god, you like Quinn and Rob as a podcast? Pick a lane. Not us interrupting your first call. That's why he called. He's just trying to leech off my followers. You know how it is. Them all staying in a B&B together is crazy. It's a different vibe for sure. You know, it's a whole different squad, a different vibe. You know. Maybe he can go live tonight from Tucker's birthday parties. On a scale of 1 to 10, how invested are you all in the postseason? How do you guys feel it's been so far? 0, 1, 0, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, I think unfortunately the part that makes this cast awesome and the reason people like the cast is because everyone is pretty nice, which inevitably leads to a less entertaining postseason. You know what I mean? Granted, the postseason matters this much compared to the actual season itself, so this isn't exactly a demerit on the season. I'll tell you that much. I will tell you that much. I saw this, which cracked me up. Is this what Angela's daughter was talking about? It's just a club event. Oh, God. Already on the club circuit. Yeah, it seems like it. I did. I thought it was hilarious. When is Angela getting on Cameo? So, the whole list of people on Cameo, I wonder who's doing well. I would imagine Tucker is probably doing crazy the entire time. I think Angela's probably going to be the most popular Cameo postseason. And I'm sure Cam is going to get a lot of shout out all the dogs at the crib. Tucker just opened his? No way. If he did, I think that was a bit of a fumble. Leah? Yeah, I'm sure Leah will do well too, but it's very funny how Cameo works. Like, someone like Bowie Jane is going to have a lot more cameos than you'd think because she has, like, a catchphrase. You know what I mean? Like, Bowie, obviously she's likable, funny, cool. You want a cameo, but so many of the cameos are just mafia. You know what I mean? I didn't have a gimmick like that even. Neither did Jag or Matt or anybody, right? So, like, I think Angela has a ton of catchphrases and things, and Cam has his, like, Tucker obviously has a lot. Tucker's was initially 100. That's crazy. Terrence is a good example. Terrence does, like, there's a reason to order Terrence cameos. Like, I'm going to say this one time. And that's going to be it. Any Bowie Jane shit talk in the chat will simply result in a ban. Because when you have friends, you don't let random strangers talk shit about your friends. That's it. So that's all I'll say about that. People would buy Kenny's as a joke. Look, say what you will about Kenny. Was he the biggest dud of the season? Sure. Postseason, he probably makes some of the best content in Big Brother history. Honestly. Tucker charging $50, his average cameo length is only 18 seconds. 18 seconds is pretty crazy. I don't even know how you accomplish the goal in 18 seconds. But I can only imagine, like, I did $50 cameos, and I opened them maybe 4 to 5 days after the season, probably. 6 days, something like that. And I had so many to get through, it was almost impossible. Like, I was sitting there for hours and hours at my desk. And I'm not Tucker. So I can only imagine how many Tucker has to deal with. He's getting money, but you know what I mean. How much he has to complete. So then being shorter makes sense. 18 seconds feels a bit. 1 minute and 18 seconds? Oh, that's good. 1 minute 18 is honestly more than most cameos. I think reality TV, people who do cameos are like longer than, most celebrities. Most celebrities say, "Oh, M.H. Keener, happy birthday. I know you're turning 15 and your mom wants me to let you know to have a wicked day." And then that's it. You know what I mean? So what are your highlights postseason? What have you guys enjoyed? There's been some parties. That seems fun. Chemo's charging $45 for a cameo. Okay, sounds about right to me. I think on Big Brother 25, Jag started with like 100 or something and then brought his down. Surrey, I don't even count. Like, me and Blue were 50. America, I think, was 50. MJ using the good person shtick to defend her L. Okay, this is my policy. And I want you guys to be open-minded to it. Because I know the first instinct is to just jump MJ for being, like, a recruit, you know? When you lose $750,000, nothing you say within a 72-hour period from that time counts. You get a pass for anything you say, barring some stuff, for 72 hours. And I think that's very reasonable. That's the least we can do. Fair, you're in your feelings. It's in your feelings is an understatement. Like, you're so consumed by the game for so long. You get to the point where, like, it's your entire life. It's all you can think about. It doesn't work out the way you think. And then you come out to, like, mass people making fun of you. It's not good. Quinn's live on Instagram. Gotta go, LOL. Oh, no. It's so over for us. I saw all the Americories praising Quinn on the timeline. It's over. It's been fun, y'all. Thank you. We had a good run. Real ones have both on. There's nothing I can say today that's going to be more interesting than what Quinn's going to say. Quinn is great, but he is no Cory. I don't like that energy, but keep saying it. Again, if you got any tweets about the finale, about the postseason, about BB26, this is probably going to be the last just get online ramble about Big Brother stream for a very, very long time. We're going to do the Big Brother 26 awards. We're going to do best tweets. Those will be like their own streams, but this is the last just sit here and ramble. And yes, we are recording the podcast today, 100%. Podcast is going to be recorded and released today. There's also a part 2 of the Bowie Q&A that is already recorded and edited. Deciding when to post that, either tonight or tomorrow, depending on what I feel. If I'd prefer to space them out or not. No, honestly, I didn't recognize the people from production. I'll show the picture. I did not recognize these people at all. I think I recognized like 2 of them. So I don't know exactly what they do. That doesn't seem like the DR people to me. This does not strike me as like this is all of production. Like, look at this. It's only been like 3 days.
Here he is. What's up, y'all? Just chilling with the homie. Here he is.
Hello.
Salt and pepper.
I'm the pepper, right?
Pray for her. She crazy.
And they're good. No beef. Quinn said his penis size on the live. Don't bring that kind of filth into the chat. What did he say though? We don't want to know. But what did he say? We should know. Y'all like my tweet? I had a risque tweet recently.
He and I are at Denny's hanging out, talking trash to each other, catching up. So we're literally like good friends who clown on.
I love when she says catching up, like from the past 12 hours. What do you mean?
Will something come about it? I don't know, but he and I are both in a position in our life where we want to enjoy what's in front of us and get to know each other as people outside of a game and a reality game. So we'll see. I don't know. It's up to him really to get his stuff together. We'll see what happens. But if he asks me to go on a date, I won't say no.
I think that's a very good answer. It's a very vulnerable answer too. Being like, I'm down to date him. It's up to him. It kind of, I guess it puts Cam in a bit of a weird position, but like, I like it. You know, I feel like it kind of goes against the way we think of Chelsea before, where it was always like she would pretend to not have a crush on him. But then I said America and I went to Denny's a few times on finale night. It's just a funny tweet. It's just a funny tweet. Come on. It's just funny. Yeah, come on. All right, can we talk about the drama of the night? I think it's time to talk about the real issues at hand, because we all love these goofy little reality TV games, but there's real issues going on in the world. Real ones. Ones that, like, you should not joke about. You should really treat with some seriousness and, of course, no levity. Mr. President, another plane has hit. Rooting for Asians. Quinn blocked them. Which is so unimportant, but it was funny the amount of tweets I saw about it. It cracked me up. It cracked me up. As he should. Of course he should. Of course he should. I did as well, and like I should have before. I think I had them blocked before, and then I don't think I actively unblocked. I think I had them muted, which just doesn't do anything. But yeah, just because your account is built around a noble cause does not make all your actions, behaviors, words noble. So I think Quinn did a good job there. I thought it was pretty funny. I think they got banned at one point. What'd they get banned for? Did anyone know? Which account is this you speak of? It's called Rooting for Asians. They're they primarily just like post about like Asian contestants on Survivor, Big Brother. Rooting for them, mixed in with hating on other people. You're good, Monogem. Trust me. The fact that everyone in my chat knows exactly what I'm talking about is, I think, more concerning than you not knowing. Nah, you don't. Let me. Can we get rid of that message? I'm not trying to send people to them. Instead, I pinned it. There you go. Delete the message. There you go. So, that's that. Yesterday was a battle. So it was me, Bowie, Dawn, and America. We went on Broadway. It was a Monday night, so it was empty as hell. Like, empty, empty. We were on the rooftops. The rooftops are empty. Like, that's when you know it's bad. And we were getting drunk. I probably was pacing myself the best because at dinner I had, like, all frosés. Have you guys ever had a frosé? It's a frozen rosé. Delicious. So, so good. But I was kind of whatever. And then there's people on Twitter being people on Twitter, being toxic and rude and just mean, right? Now, America and I have had many discussions. Hey, when someone's being mean about one of us, we block and we move on. We block and we move on. Now, why do we block and move on? Well, because responding is just what they want. You're never going to convince them of anything. They're just going to keep, responding back, and then those accounts are going to multiply, and it just makes more hate. In general, the best thing to do is block and move on. But when we're drunk, it's different, I suppose. And America and Dawn and Bowie all started like tag team responding to this person, and then I butt in with my joke, and then shockingly, this person did not change their mind about their worldview. They stood pat. So there was a lot of tweets last night that I think are better off in the void, left in the void. So it's harder when you're drunk and in a group stick to rules. What's so frustrating is I'm sitting there standing, like I want you to imagine Bowie's on the left side of the couch, America's in the center, Dawn's on the right, and I'm standing in front of them as if I'm about to like deliver. I choose if I'm using the power of veto or not. Like literally, that's what it looks like. And I'm sitting there begging. I'm like, you all block them, please block them. Don't respond. And all of them are just like, no. If they just think they can talk shit, and I'm like, oh no. And then you know what happens? This morning, America goes, why'd you let me tweet, Cory? Why didn't you take my phone away? What the fuck? Like Looney Tunes smoke coming out of my ears. Unbelievable.
Literally, fuck off.
Scrambled Wowie. Thanks for the 10 months. You're a founder now? What makes you a founder? How do you get that distinction? Oh, is that because I'm a partner, so now I have a founder thing is a thing? First 25 subs, first 10 subs. Ooh, shit. One of the first 10 to sub. Wow, look at you go. Be one of the first subs? West. Wow. Too busy catching up on Tucker's IG messiness. Was it messiness? Or was it just Tucker being Tucker? 25 with partner? Interesting. Sub cost went up. Do you get the increase? I believe the sub increase is just for mobile, right? I believe. Because if they're raising the sub prices again, that's pretty crazy. But I think they're raising it for mobile because Apple takes like, their 30% cut. But we do get, like when they raised prices last time from $5 to $6, we do get proportionally more the same, yeah. But because I'm a partner now, we need more emotes. So if you guys got any ideas, let me know. Sorry. I wanted to talk about future streams because we're obviously exiting the log on talk about Big Brother section. I think I'll watch some Survivor episodes, but I'm not going to become a Survivor channel. No way. We're going to be doing Big Brother 26 awards, Big Brother 26 best tweets. If I ever have like Quinn over or anyone, you know, those streams will still exist, of course. But we're going to be doing other stuff. One idea I had that I thought was interesting, skeezy situations. We'll do skeezy situations. I'm getting a little bit pissed off in the Google forums, but it's fine. Bring back Mario Kart. I'm sure we'll do the odd Mario Kart stream. But one idea for streams I thought would be really fun is I want to herd all the goats. Okay, herd all the goats. Do you guys understand what that means? Herd all the goats. Which means I want to go through every single reality competition show to ever exist and find the GOAT of every one. Make a stream talking about all the potential options before coming to my solution. My answer. Using the rich tapestry, of course. Who's the Kid Nation GOAT? I think the Kid Nation GOAT is very cut and dry. Who's the Kid Nation GOAT? So that'll be probably something I do once a week, just every week do a different show. And if it's a show I don't know enough about, I'll be pulling someone in who does know about it. Big Brother / Survivor has ruined the word GOAT for me now. I think it's bad, not the greatest of all time. It's funny. Yeah, Sophia's the answer. It's Sophia. It's not close. You're trying to find the Thanos of reality TV. Yeah, who's the GOATest GOAT in all of reality TV? I actually don't know the answer. Who's consistently the best? Like, who's the most dominant in their show ever? Will from Worlds Apart. Will Sims, you think? Maybe. But with that being said, we're going to be back to watching shitty television. I Love New York is the first show we're going to start with. We have recorded that on YouTube TV, so we'll be able to watch it. I'll show it on stream like normal. So that'll be the classic thing we do at the end of stream. We'll do some short concept stream and then, you know, watch an episode. Johnny Bananas. I think there's a lot of debate whether Johnny Bananas is even, you know, the best of the challenge. The one thing I'm trying to figure out is if I want to do any gaming of any sort. I'm not sure. Because it's such a deviation for the audience. Yes, but not Roblox. I have a soft spot for Wes. It simply can't be Wes because he's just not good enough endurance. There's certain games I want to do. Like, I want to create a WWE Royal Rumble with all the Big Brother people from 25 and 26. But I don't know how to do it. I've tried and I failed. We're going to be doing Dress to Impress, of course. I've got to play that once. We're definitely doing Dress to Impress at some point. We're going to be going back to doing the community nights once a month, I believe. Peglo's kind of fun. I think it's more fun to play than watch. Any more cooking streams? Yeah. 100%. I think we just have to, like, it's going to be back to every day I'm going to sit there thinking about what's a good idea to do on stream today, which is going to make it harder. Because I can't just turn on stream and be like, hey guys, what do you guys think about the veto result? I'm trying to set reasonable expectations as well, like what is a good, what's a good thing to stream? Or a good amount of time to stream? What are good days to stream? How consistent do I want to be? What's the goal? I think for me the goal is 4 times a week. I think that's what I'm going to be aiming for. 4 streams a week. So, we'll see. The LSAT study stream ideas. I tried doing it once. I opened up the practice tests and then did a recording of me doing it to see if it was interesting to watch at all, and it's not. Because most of it is just me being like, so the policy does not allow the Everglades. Okay. No, which that is literally most of it. You could be lazy and do YouTube React streams. I could. I think it's fine to do that if you do longer streams. If I do a 5-6 hour stream, I'll be lazy for a while in moments. You know what I mean? I think it's a little bit different when you're streaming for 2 to 3 hours, 1 to 2 hours. It's I don't think it's as normal to That's what I think.
Right?
These queens.
Okay, you guys ready?
Hi! Oh, he wishes every single day.
Right? You see that hand? Oh my God, and Joseph made it over. We got the gang. Quentin edits going strong.
Seems like a very nice Airbnb. Todrick's house is nice, but it's very vertical. This feels like a much wider space. Are you taking the LSAT? Yeah. First week of November. Guaranteed. I have to take it. There's no alternative. I think we could do maybe 1 day a week. We just do YouTube stuff. Apparently Blue hosted. What does that mean? There's no way that's Blue's place. Blue's doing very well, I think, for herself, but I don't think that type of space in LA will. Blue's friend? Okay, maybe. Yeah, I can see that. I was like, yo, look, good for Blue. She's got a lot going on, but I don't think that covers this place necessarily. Yeah, there was also this that it was a while ago, but I thought this was interesting. Let me pull it up. Sorry, I'm pulling it up. It's been a little while ago. I thought this was crazy. I thought it was weird. I don't know what that's about. Preach Blue? Yeah, look, I thought it was odd. Blue's clearly joking. Yeah, I guess that's how you take it. I don't know. I think it's when you're joking, I suppose, but Twitter takes it seriously, so they praise you for it. When you don't actually mean it, or if you do mean it, I don't know. She was right about it. Yeah, I think if you mean it and stand behind it, I think that's fine. I disagree. I disagree on the Bowie front personally, and I think you could say like two wrongs don't make a right. I agree with that. Like, but I mean, Felicia and Suri hated Bowie and said a lot of mean things about Bowie. Like, you want to start pulling receipts for that? Like, we could play that game because I guarantee that Bowie did not say the things about Suri and Felicia that Suri and Felicia said about Bowie. So again, we don't got to relitigate that. It was years ago. I just thought it was a very odd tweet. It caught me off guard. I'm like, really? The only means it within the context of being there for Felicia. Sure. I think there's a lot of ways you can qualify it. Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal, but I think it was just like, it was very interesting to me to see. I was like, huh. Especially like, okay, now I'm going to go fly to LA. Or I guess she was already in LA. She meant it just for the action. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly why I brought it up. It's not like exactly more I want to say on stream. So it's like, all right. You can react to the documentary about Kid Nation. I mean, isn't that the documentary about how like there were all these like lawsuits and stuff? Nah, that's fine, Olivia. Like you know, Playboy is not going to be like, we're here with Blue Kim, who had a mixed reception. Like, that'd be ridiculous. Whoa, Rune.
Literally, fuck off.
Thank you, Rune Queen, for the 10 gifted.
Literally, fuck off.
I appreciate that. It's good to see you at the event again. How are you? Super nice to see you again. I appreciate the 10 gifted. Oh my goodness. I think that puts us one away from 600 again. Yeah, 599. We'll get there.
Literally, fuck off.
But I appreciate it.
Literally, fuck off.
Did you guys like the Blue in America, the family style? You guys enjoy it? I know people were going to go crazy for that. But again, thank you, Rune. Hope you're there. I appreciate you. You're way too kind. America could have been in it more. We were actually, like, it was right before dinner. Like, it was kind of rushed. It had to be. My jaw dropped, LOL. Yeah, I mean, there's no beef. There never really was beef, you know what I mean? It's not like... I think maybe at the start it was like one-sided, but... You know.
Literally, fuck off.
I think they're fine. Like, they're clearly fine. They were LOLing on the phone before and after. Did y'all have dinner with her a long time ago? Yeah, her and her sister. It was fun. I went to America, chose Fusion. I think what America originally wanted to do was like Takis, and it would have been like a Takis shot or something. Or a Takis margarita or a Takis martini or something. You had a lot of fun at the event. I'm glad to hear that. I thought the event went really well. The food part fucked up, and I feel bad about that, but that was it. The Korean and Mexican fusion. It was a cute idea. I think she did very well. Nothing y'all could do about the food, by the way you explained it. What does that mean? Oh, about the event. I got you. Yeah, yeah. You found a bag of popcorn behind the bar to eat? Damn. That's how you do it at our events. You have to scavenge. Hunters and gatherers only. Oh. Oh, Felicia. Is this right? Is this real? Is it an actual... Is this an actual fundraiser? Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Okay. I heard there is a real one. His brother posted saying not to, right? All right, let me text Felicia. Could somebody send the tweet? Joseph's brother's tweet. This is the one his brother talked about. Okay. All right, let's hold. Let's hold. Is this real? Oh boy. This is worrisome. Thank you. Okay, I do know who this is. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is real for sure. Missy is the person who ran the event in Memphis, Felicia's event that we were invited to. So I do know who this is. So I think it's real. No, crisis averted. Crisis averted. She's not stealing money. Shout out to Felicia at the crib. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. It's time to go where no man has gone before. They said we should never go here. But that has never stopped me before. We're going to r/Big Brother. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, everyone, put on your gas masks. Drape on the hazmat suits. We're going in. Okay. Reddit recap. Let's talk about it. How long till he searches Cory? So Chelsea's going to treat herself by taking MJ on a 2-week trip to Italy. I love that. I love it. This is good. I think this is a cute idea. I like the premise. I hope they have fun. I'd love MJ Chelsea to be great friends. I think naturally they would get along outside of the house. Obviously, two women of faith. Reddit actually liked you last season. Yeah, they did. Here's what I'll say about Big Brother Reddit. It's no worse than Big Brother Twitter. It's definitely no worse than Big Brother Facebook. Like, it's all the same. It's all bad. MJ on the cruise when? I'm not sure, but Quinn getting top 3? Does that help his chances? I don't know. MJ got the Hawaii trip as well. Nice. People are always going to be weird. That's how this works. Isn't Tucker going now, or is that a rumor? I don't think Tucker's going. I don't believe that. But, I don't know. Just look at who they're officially announcing. Where does MJ's final HOH decision rank amongst the all-time final HOH decisions? Okay. I think MJ's decision is probably the worst ever. I think it's probably the worst ever.
Literally, fuck off.
Than Cody. I think it's worse than Cody's, yeah. I think it's worse than Cody's because the threat of the Victoria thing would actually scare me. I think the idea of like, oh, they all have a pact, whoever takes Victoria wins, that would scare me. Monty's the only one that's debatable. Yeah. I think Monty's is up there too. Monty's was bad. I think anyone, Ozza or Derek F, would have made the worst decision ever. Or I guess just Ozza, because Derek F probably loses to both of them. But if Ozza took Xavier, I think that would have been the worst decision ever. And we got very close to that. So that would have cleared this even. But I think the whole idea that, like, Victoria could beat Cody resonates more with me than the idea that Cam could beat MJ. Vote count would be for MJ versus Cam. I think it would be 6-1. I think it'd be 6-1 with Chelsea probably voting for Cam, would be my guess. Ozzy gets some votes against X. I think it's less about like winning unanimously or losing unanimously and more about a sure win and a sure loss. Like Ozzy destroys Derek F and definitely loses to Xavier. I think I saw her say she'd vote MJ. We'll take her word for it. But obviously the emotions of being blindsided in that way are crazy. But my guess would be 6-1, 7-0, 6-1. Either way, it didn't, who cares? And I think, like, the Monty thing, like, I honestly understand why Monty thought Taylor was being perceived a different way because in the house, Taylor was treated a different way. So, like, I think that, like, I think the problem with MJ is MJ was so aware of how Cam was perceived and aware of how Chelsea was perceived. I guess she was slightly wrong about how she was perceived, but I don't think she was even that far off there either. So, like, I think MJ was operating with the most information. So I think it's the worst. They're all game-losing decisions where you would have won the other way, so I don't like, But I think it's probably the worst. Who will be called back if there's a returnee season? We did a list like this. Yeah, this is just eons more optimistic than reality, but they got the gist right. It's just a very optimistic perspective. If Jag lost, how bad would it have been? Yeah, I mean, Jag doing it would have been right there with the worst decisions ever. I think Jag would probably be the worst ever if he lost to Matt. The problem is it can never be that bad because even if he lost to Matt, it would be a competitive vote. So, like, you know, again, like, it being not unanimous doesn't really help you, but, like, at least he would always have a chance against Matt, even if he lost. But it would be terrible, because obviously he would have beaten Bowie. Yeah, I hope you guys are right about Cedric. I don't, you know. There's so few Big Brother returnee seasons. I just think, like, no one really comes back. I agree with this. I think Julie loved this cast, and we saw a much more dynamic version of Julie this season. And I think it just made the show better, so I'm happy about that. Did Joseph throw the AI arena? No, he did not. Yeah, I spoke to Joseph about, like, the throwing competitions thing. He's like, yeah, I threw a lot of them, but I didn't need to throw any of them. I would have just lost. So he's like, I would try my hardest, but if I knew I could actually win, then maybe I would throw it. Like, I never got to the point where I had to throw anything. Is MJ the greatest female competitor? Okay, wait. Sorry. Brain blast. You brought up something I want to talk about. Beep, beep. You guys thought you'd go through a whole stream without me defending Jag. You fools. You fools. MJ did not set the comp record. Someone posted on Twitter, and then everyone just comments under it, and they're all wrong, and it's annoying. AI comps don't count. No, let's count them. I think you could definitely count them. But even if you're counting them, you still just get to 10. The number is 10. If you count the power comp, the AI comps, then the HOH's vetoes, you get to 10. You don't count part 2 and part 3 as 2 individual comps. You know what I mean? You're about to lose your mod chip, Mike. So, that's all I'm saying. How many HOH, what are the numbers? How many HOHs does Jag have? Or Jag have? Does MJ have? Is it like 3 HOHs, 3 vetoes? 2 AI arenas, and then 1... Is it 2 HOHs, 4 vetoes? No, she has 3 HOHs, I think, right? 3 HOHs, 4 vetoes, 2 AIs, 1 power. So you get to 10. So if you want to say she's tied the comp record, I think that's fair. I think you could look at context and be like, well, some of these comps are different, but I think all those comps count, and she's tied it. And I think that's fair. I think the don't count the AI arena stuff is stupid. I get it. Like, they're easier comps to win. But, like, what are we doing here? It's comp wins. It's comp wins. Like, the power comp was hardly a win. It adds up. That's obviously the bigger asterisk one. I think in terms of best female competitor, I'd have her at number... Probably number 4. Number 3 or 4. I think it'd be like Casey, Rachel, Janelle are still top 3. And obviously, like, in modern day comps, I think MJ would be a lot better than Janelle and even Rachel. But I think you have to give a certain amount of respect to Janelle and Rachel. Just for their resume. I get it, hey bub. I think that's the context if you want to do debates and stuff, but it's a comp. But I think in terms of like the women who've competed on Big Brother, top 5 competitors in some order is probably Rachel, Janelle, MJ, Casey. I'm not sure about that 5th spot. Blue. Which BB winner has the lowest IQ? Evil Dick. Not Tucker at all? No, male compies is a whole different question. Vanessa was pretty good. Danny Briones is a good one. Danielle Murphys is also really good. But Danny Briones might be it. She got like 5 vetoes the first time. she played and was pretty consistently winning stuff in 13 as well. Angela Rummins is up there. Yeah, I mean, Angela just gets screwed by being on season 20 with Casey and Tyler because Angela still won a ton of stuff. But all of them, like the fact that Casey has so many wins on that season is why I think she's one of the best competitors ever. And then for the guys, I think it's, what, Cody, Jag, Paul, who else is in that? Like James Ryan? I don't think so. Michael, of course, Michael. And then there's that 5th spot that I think is tough to fill. It's hard for me because I just know Heisem is better than Jag and probably most of them, but we have to judge what we have data-wise. Thank you, Kayla. I'm glad we had a season where a woman was able to win a good amount of the comps. Yeah, it's refreshing. It's more fun. It feels less hopeless. How many did Mickey win? Yeah, Mickey's pretty good. Angela won 5 comps competing against Tyler and Casey. It is impressive, yeah. Tyler and Ian. Yeah, I think both of them actually make a lot of sense. I would say Tyler just because Ian didn't win any comps on All-Stars too, right? And Tyler was pretty consistently winning comps both seasons. Thank you, JPR. Frank was good, but again, only one season. Frank's just Cameron. Like, I don't think either of them are in it. Victor's hard to evaluate. Like, he won a lot of battle backs. Like, okay, that's pretty good. Didn't Ian win that twist comp in 22? Did he win a twist comp? You couldn't quiz me about the specifics of the early weeks of BB22. All right, above 600 subs again. We made it, y'all. Huge day for us. We have like 20 new emote slots we have to fill, so I'm going to have to start cooking stuff up. How many would Heisem have won if he stayed longer? If Heisem played in every competition that Jag played in, I think he would have won 13 or 14 comps. Maybe, I think he'd get close to 15, because he already had 3 by the time he was evicted. Christmas won and protected Ian. That sounds right. Yeah. That sounds right. MJ and Quinn are live. What are they doing? Are they live with each other? Or are they live separately? Did they change the comps that dramatically this season? I feel like a lot of it's results oriented. I think they did change the comps dramatically. At least in like the early jury phase. The HOHs seem to be a lot less physical. The endurance comps were less physical. I mean, the wall was physical. But, you know, the s'mores one is an awesome comp. The veto that Angela won that same janky week was a really good comp. The egg comp is a good comp. The building the tower that MJ won was a great comp. All the arenas were pretty good. Cam was a comp beast on Heisem's season. Heisem was gone by that point. Heisem never lost to Cam in any competition. Heisem beat Cam, actually, in the first 4 competitions he played in. It's the first 3 Heisem didn't play in 4. Or he did play in 4. Because he got second in the first HOH, which beat Cameron. Won the veto that Cam competed in. Won the HOH that Cam competed in. Then won the veto that Cam competed in. They're spelling jury house tea? Oh, damn. Yeah, and I think they did a much better job with equitable comps. I think towards the end, it became a little bit running around. Like, I don't know why there's a... Like, I remember when they used to do the days comp where you're standing in a booth hitting the buttons? That was a lot better. Like, the punching one, now is kind of, you have to, like, run over there to do it. That was a bit of a bummer. But it still was not that bad. And a large reason for that, Pabs, is not just because the comps are more equitable. It's also, like, Tucker was the only guy in the season who was dominant in comps. Quinn was good, and they got rid of both of them pretty early. If Quinn was there until the final 3, he would have won some of the comps that Chelsea and MJ won. If Tucker was there, he would have won a lot of them. So, they got rid of the comp beasts, part 1. Part 2, production doesn't bring them back through twists. Part 3 is equitable comps. There's a decent amount of fair comps last season, but Jagger Cam would always happen to win them. No, actually, it was mostly Bowie was the problem with that. Bowie won a lot of the fair comps. Bowie won the fair comps, and then Cam was good. Cam did not win comps because of inequitable comps. All the comps he won were equitable. Quinn said Chemo would have beat Chelsea. I said that shit. I said that. That was a Cory take. Who was there? Who was there when I'm putting Chemo high on the power rankings, high on the player rankings, just being like, he would have beaten anybody in the end? I was like, he's going to get Rubina, T-Core, Quinn, Angela, maybe even Leah. You had him at 9th 1 week, though. I mean, he was low-key trying to quit the game, but yeah. Not quit, but, just waiting to leave. But, I think that's the credit to Chemo. He's so good socially. People want to vote for him no matter what. Would they vote for Rubina, too? No. Rubina didn't have the connections Chemo did. Rubina doesn't have that bond with Quinn, with Angela, with Leah even. Obviously, the Leah one is more adversarial. Has there been any Leah Rubina talk? Are they in any lives together, or is it just kind of everyone minding their own business?
Literally, fuck off.
America and Cory on Amazing Race when? Tell me about it, Jan. You know they're asking Tucker and Rubina immediately. Y'all are going to be pissed. No. I don't know. Not everyone has to be friends, but I think at least with them it was pretty mutual. So it's whatever. I don't think there was many one-sided beefs this season outside of Tucker and Lisa. Tucker and Lisa was pretty one-sided. Tucker and Quinn was one-sided. Tucker had a lot of one-sided beefs, but I think everything else was basically, both ways. T-Core, Rubina, Leah, and Angela. Gotcha. Yeah. I thought Quinn would be up in the air, but those 4 I figured would vote for Chemo. Okay, I'm gonna get off. Let you guys go on the different Instagram lives and whatnot. Hang out with Quinn and MJ. Send them love. I'm gonna record the podcast with America. We're gonna upload that tonight. Tomorrow we'll upload part 2 with Bowie. We'll go from there. I'm going home on Thursday to Florida to renew my license, so we'll get a Florida stream or 2. But that's about it. I appreciate you guys. And, I'll talk to you guys soon. Next stream, there will be an actual concept. Can't wait. Are you upset Tucker won? Nope. Bye-bye.